War on drugs. In 2016, President Rodrigo Duterte announced a war on drugs in the Philippines, launching a wave of violence and murder, targeting thousands of suspected drug dealers and users with unprecedented intimate access both to police officials implicated in the killings and the families destroyed as the result of the 30 deadly campaign. On the president's orders, issue shocking and revelatory investigation into the extrajudicial murders that continue to this drug, entering a murky world of crime, drugs, and politics. The film makes have managed to capture the clear trajectory of what the whole world excessive power can reach when attacking those who have very less. Duterte, War on Drugs exposed. Virgilio Mariano didn't stand a chance. On September 27, 2016, Mariano received a letter from local government officials in the Manila slum where he lived with his wife and two children, implicating him as a drug user and ordering him to appear at a mass surrender ceremony on September 3rd. Hours later, four armed men dressed in black and wearing face masks burst into his home, dragged him into the outside alley, and shot him 6 times in full view of his horrified family. The killers then drove away, unimpeded through a nearby police checkpoint. A police report state that Morano had drawn a gun on anti-drug police and died in an exchange of gunfire. Witness called that account false. Merano is a victim of war on drugs declared by President Rodrigo Duterte, in which Philippine National Police personnel and unidentified gunmen and have mostly waged in Manila forest area. Duterte drugs war foot soldiers have been chillingly efficient. The anti-drug campaign death toll surpassed 7,000 at the end of January when the police stopped issuing weekly update kill statistics. Duterte has consistently justified the 2,555 killings acknowledged by the police between July 1, 2016 and January 31 as a legitimate police response to armed suspects who block Duterte's government has repeatedly dismissed allegations that the police have deployed death squad on a campaign of summary killings under the guise of anti-drug operation. But research by Human Rights Watch into the death of Merano and 31 other individuals killed since the 30th election exposed the government narrative of its drugs war as a blatant falsehood. Interview with witnesses to killings, relatives of victims, and analysis of police records exposed damning pattern of unlawful police conduct designed to paint a veneer of legality over summary execution. While the Philippines National Police have publicly sought to distinguish between suspect killings while resisting arrest and killings by unknown gunmen or vigilantes, Human Rights Watch found no such distinction in the cases investigated. In several cases, the police dismissed allegations of involvement and instead classified such killing as found bodies or death under investigation when only hours before the suspect had been police custody. Such cases such cases call into question government assertion that the majority of killings were carried out by vigilantes or rival drug gangs. The cases analyzed by Human Rights Watch shown planning coordination by the police and, in some cases, local civilians officials. These killings were not carried out by rogue officers or by vigilantes operating separately from the authorities. This indicates that police involvement in the killings of drug suspects extends far beyond the official acknowledged access of police killings in bypass operation. Effort to get accountability for drug war deaths have gone nowhere. Philippines National Police Director General Ronaldo de la Rosa has Islam calls for a true and impartial probe of the killing as a legal assessment and said it of the dampens the moral of police officer Duterte and some of his key ministers have praised the killing as the proof of success of the anti-drugs campaign. Duterte and the Secretary of Justice Vidalno Aguirre III have justified the trash any of rule of law and dual legal process of drugs personalities by questioning the humanity of suspected drug future of the drug war. As the death toll rises even after an official suspension of police anti-drug operation in January following a revelation of the brutal killing of a South Korean businessman by alleged anti-drug police, it's clear that the Philippines government has no intention to investigate these unlawful killings. That's why Human Rights Watch is calling the United States nation to establish an independent international investigation into the killings. 30 calls for anti-drug killings could continue acts and instigate law enforcement to commit murder. The killings of Virgilio Merano and thousands of others victims of the drug war calls an urgent international response. Turning a blind eye to these crimes will merely ensure that such abuse continue. Thank you.